Hello, and welcome back to the 11th episode of Wartales. We've just finished up the Arthes region, and we are making our way back to Vertreuse. We managed to kill a boss yesterday. We got a lot done yesterday. We did the tomb. We finished the zone. We finished the final quest. We did the arena, getting us a unique shield. Legendary shield. We got the legendary bow from the boss, and we have some legendary item that we're still deciphering from the tomb. We have some rats to kill, but I am waiting on literally 3 points in this tree before we start killing rats. So I believe my plan right now is to head down to Cordia. My plan right now is to fight this random spawn and capture 2 of them. If we capture 2 animals, we get those 3 points, and then we can go kill the rats. How convenient! A wolf pack. Every time this unit ends their turn with an injury, they gain 2 rage. No probs. These guys are level 7, but we are also monsters at this point, so I am no longer scared by level 7 characters. I feel like I'm missing a lot of... There they all are. I was like, I'm missing like 5 characters from my friend line. My goodness. Too much fun. We need to go back to talking about COVID. We are having a lot of fun this morning. I don't have enough points to do a cutting maelstrom here. But that's not to say I couldn't figure out a way to get those points. Where is Toll? Here he is. Wow, I thought that would be much easier to get a gathering. You know what? If I put you here... Realizing that those 3 are going to die, I don't really need most of these characters over there. So now, if Toll goes here... Oh, this is really not working for me. I just want to galvanize for 3 points, and I wouldn't think that would be such a complicated thing. But apparently, I am very incorrect in that statement. All right. Effective. Oh, agent. How is that wolf? Disappointed. All right, whatever. We live, we learn. Everyone is evil. You don't really have a problem with skill book acquisitions? Do we have enough rope? No, definitely not. Do we have enough rope? Well, we have enough for at least 1. I guess we'll figure out the answer to this as we continue. Good gravy, Miss Daisy. Let's do a Hallowed Strike on these guys. And then... That worked. Eat. 84. Heck yeah. We're fighting rats this morning. You heard it here first. Who is going next? This wolf. That won't kill you, so why don't we hit you with a poison vial? And at least you get a double strike. Very confused to how this ability works, as it is proving to be extremely inconsistent. Oh, look at that. Look at that piercing arrow. It's so good. Now, you can reach that dog. So let's just do that. Christy with her 8 million movement speed. So nice. Templar Sister of Battle main. What do you mean it's not good to declare exterminatus on a sector because a single cultist is giving a sermon in the bowels of a hive city? I think that's a good reason. That's as good a reason as any. How the Chaos Gods get you? It starts with it's only a single skill book. No harm ever came from picking up a single book. Then bam, you're leading a bunch of legions in a war against the God Emperor. I mean, that's basically the basis of it, right? Because it's like one heretic leads to a demon world. Now, Reckless. Ah, look at that. Power and Glory, level 6. The trade of forged goods. Sale price of weapons increased per quality point. Troop eats less food. I believe my plan here was to take damage from attacks of opportunity increased by 5%. And I'm still going to stick with that. And then you get Poacher. You can now apply a second oil to weapons. Are you for real? That is so good. That's crazy good. And we just picked up cleaners, so we're about to go clear like 4 rat's nests, which means we're about to go get so many high-level oils. Our alchemist is going to go like through the roof. Level 7 wolf, level 7 wolf. How ironic is this? Like, I just captured wolves, and they're already better than the wolves I have. Carnivorous raised by boars, depressed, carnivorous. Goodbye, wolves. I'm having a hot debate right now, which is also, do I get rid of all my wolves? And Pooh Bear. Pooh is only level 5. I could let them be free, and then we could just have Hammy, Bombastic, and Godzilla eating 2, 1, and 2. I mean, Bombastic basically pays for that on his own. Hammy also finds truffles now, too. What do you get after a while? You get Snooper, that Rage at Night, Remarkable Organism, Poisoned. Oh, that's nice. And Immortal. Instead of dying, this unit survives. They have a 70% chance to dodge every incoming attack, otherwise they flee the battle. It's kind of fun. Give everyone ignore 50% of guard. Yeah, we could. We could literally give everybody armor piercing. XP the same for everyone? No. You get less if you have a bigger team. Probably, yes. That's actually a good point. I can't tell what XP is based on. Like, if it's like, if you get a kill, do you get bonus XP? I'm not actually sure. We already have so many companions. Yeah. It's also like Noroth has been like severely injured for a really long time, to the point that like he's not even useful in fights anymore. Good books, your drug of choice. We are going to keep Mr. Bombastic. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the we're going to get rid of some. That's so crazy to me. That's so crazy to me. I'm going to heal your sprain, because I am generous. Jorvin, I'm not. So this pig is assigned to the campfire, which is hilarious. Thirsty and brawny. Thick skin, vegetarian, heavy sleeper. So the other thing we can do now also is we can respec Reich into... Good question. I think Hunter. Barrage is really good. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like knockback is extremely valuable, and we don't have a lot of it right now. Every 2 attacks apply vulnerability. Every crit hit apply bleeding. I think I'm going to take reinforced arrows because she multi-strikes. With the legendary bow. So she has a good chance of applying bleeding on a bunch of things. Also, Godzilla benefits from bleeding. So does a few other people. Brutus, for example. One animal's passive skill. That would be terrible for you. The first attack executed at a distance of more than 8 meters grants 2 rage. All right, well, that's probably what you're getting then. 50% chance to not become engaged. Or lone wolf. Long as no allied unit within 5 meters. That I won't take because they have valorous support. Though, you know what? I might give them valorous victory. If she's taking recoil shot and she has this bow, there is a fairly decent chance that she just starts executing people on the regular. Like, she's going to become like a huge AoE crit machine, so. We still need that Beastmaster level 5? No, we don't. Nah, it's fine. You just keep the other guys like out of the way, and then if something happens, something happens. I'm not like particularly worried about that. She does need some more willpower. Yeah, like her dex score is also so good, so. All right, we do need to camp here. Something tells me we don't have the food to do it. Something tells me we're going to be running out of food. Picked up all this wheat to make, nice. Journeyman cook. Picked up all that wheat to make porridge, but, I don't think that's happening. Wow, we use so little now. It's amazing what firing all those animals can do. All right, well, that's a suitable amount of food then. Charcoal. Do we have anything to make? Oh, yeah. Let's upgrade that tanning rack for sure. For showsy. And we do need additional rope. Now I just need wood. So I guess I won't burn that, if that's the case. Can't put animals at the end of turn. They'll just take turn when humans would be better. I think giving up Beastmaster is fine, considering how much more damage we'll do with recoil shot. Like, I'm not really worried about the beasts. Also, if they die, they die. It's sad, but... Oh my god. A legendary one-handed mace. No present-day blacksmith could ever hope to reproduce this weapon. The technique used to balance it is only known to the ancients. The Wrath of Urkashet. If this unit has more strength than the target, the damage dealt is doubled and a crit is guaranteed. You actually don't have that much strength. But I'm sure that will change. This needs to be upgraded many, many times because it's only level 4 right now. But I dare say we can make that work on you. Damage is increased by 50%. 14 to 17. Yeah, it needs 2 levels. If we put some stars on it as well. Oh, there is work to be done. There's work to be done. Love that mace on your wrongdoer. Oh, like a prisoner wrongdoer? Oh, that's a good way to do it. What a fight, what a fight. To think we bested a champion like Kagal, the ghost of Harag. We are heroes. Christy gains immune to terror. Christy gains Valorant. Oh, wow, that's really good. If the group starts a battle with less than 2 Valor points, grants 2 Valor points. And relations with close companions. Revel in the group's elation and bask in the glory of this victory. Oh my god, she also gains sociable. How good is that? The answer is very good. It's so very good. And we almost have level 9 trades craftsman. Cider I don't need. Hemp. Hemp makes beer. I need hemp. Ooh, the card. All right, we are going to this rat's nest, so I just got to be... Dang it. That's fine. We sneak these. Level 2 guards. Now, I do got to make sure we are actually set up to do this. Because this rat's nest will not mess around. Because stuff has me worried about what Calamity is about to come. The classic pre-super hard boss. I mean, I think the Calamity was like trying to level up into this zone was the big problem. More than anything else. Yeah, we've got a load of swag on us. Are you journeyman? You are. which means 438. Wow. He leveled up that fast. What am I looking for? Dismantle. I just want to get rid of some stuff here. I just want to get rid of that, I think. So, in terms of weapons, we need to make sure that we have the right stuff laid out. Poison is no good. Torches are. I guess the bomb is still pretty good. We'll go with the hand bomblet for the 10% health. Yeah, it's going to be a bit weird. So, let's think. Locke has the fire sword. And Evisu is not high enough level to use the fire sword. Yeah, I think we just go in here and go balls to the walls. Gift that keeps on giving up. We're doomed. Doomed. I hope not. So we've managed to get the 2 different upgrades that give us additional plague growth. Kill the matriarch to end the fight. At the end of each round, the matriarch calls in her rats to help. Try to destroy as many plague-infested outgrowths as possible before killing the matriarch. She has so many rats around her. If that crits, man, I could kill a lot of rats with it. One there. There's one all the way up there. And then there's 2, 3, 4 over here. There's 6 in total. Okay. So the annoying thing about these is that they generate an area of poison around them. So everyone who goes in is going to get poisoned. Now, an interesting thing I hadn't actually thought of was I have certain characters who are immune to poison if they are supported. Oh my god. There is a hat I have, or there's a hat I've seen that just grants flat immunity to poison. And I'm realizing just now how extremely valuable that would be. So this is currently my thought. It's take a shot with you and then run. And then I'm going to have basically these 4 characters go after plague growths. I'm going to have Christy and Dr. Sean go after these 2 plague growths. And then I'm going to have everybody else just tank rats. And AoE kill rats. AoE kill rats is going to be really important. Like, I can for sure one-shot the matriarch. That's not really my goal here. Alright. I want you to be out of here, so we're gonna just like step in a smidge. Okay, so it didn't kill on a crit, sadly. But it did good work. I'm still happy with it. Day 11, geez, I know. We've been playing a lot of Wartales. I regret nothing. Is Locke the one I want in here? Probably not, actually, if he has Hallowed Strike. Oh, Evie Sue is also down here. I didn't even pay good attention to that. You would benefit heavily from being able to cast encouragement on a lot of people. But they're just out of range. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna cast it anyway. That's going to add up very fast, but until it does, let's live our life. Oh, yeah, and I guess I can still control all these guys because we haven't actually unlocked that ability yet. So we're going to go here. Defensive stance. Why are you always in the wrong stance for when I want you to do this? I know it seems weird to apply corrosion, but I'm really just doing it for that extra attack. And because if she used attack stance, she'd add poison, which would let it heal. This is destroyed. So I can actually carry on. Plague rats, plague rats, plague rats. You can't reach. You can't reach. Really? You can. For 1 damage. And a bomb. I don't mind using the weapons, also like things like the bombs, because we have so many of them, and we're really teched into the next zone, so like if we can get rid of these on low level stuff, it'll be favorable for us. All right, Turgus. Ooh, what if you evaded and gave everybody a bunch of movement? That would be really useful. Yeah, I will do that. That works for me, I think. Still no pirates. No, I mean, again, it's endgame stuff, so we're getting there. It's just taking time. I am a little worried about Evisu. In part because no one can get down to save her. Let's try this. I'm gonna go bonk bonk. I'm gonna grab this 3-pointer. And then I guess if that rat is next, we should probably just clear it out. If we can get support, you know, it'll be nice. Doc Sean, thank you for the gift sub to Reichland. Appreciated. Campaign of Wartales is roughly 32 hours of content. Fair to say this game is massive value for the money. Yeah, big time. How many hours were invested in other campaign on your channel? Suggest replay value is also a thing. Yeah, I mean, this is the 4th campaign of Wartales I've tried. And so far, going the best. I can say that. We're in a so far so good situation. You could probably kill that rat. But I don't have a good spear wall for you. But does that really matter? I don't think so. I tell you what, if I go here, you also get brutality. So that for sure kills that rat. That guy's going next. I have no way to kill him. No way to kill him. Evisu is going to take some shots here. Ooh, and I can't get a full support surround. I'm just realizing. All right, well, whatever. You have 4. If you're going to go through this poison anyway. What's the range on that? I want to throw a throwing spear at this. I'd love to also kill that in the process. I'm worried if I don't cut through this poison, I won't be able to reach. So I'm just going to take that hit. Big damage, though. Gotta be happy with that. It's okay. Oh, nice. And everybody is also like super juice boosted right now too. Because of that bonus movement speed. Wow, we can really get everybody around. All right, let's have you go here. Start up some damage. Probably torch this as well. I'm going to say, let's probably torch that. Ooh. And I'm actually just going to use Wrath there because it's going to get him a point back. It is going to galvanize. And it's going to mean that Randy doesn't get lit on fire on his turn. Oh, that's good. I didn't realize he actually couldn't get in there. Pretty fantastic card carrying the party. Without Godzilla, we never would have gotten this far. I mean, there is a weird little bit of truth to that. He has been a pretty key player. Tactical slam. Do I want to do that? The alternative to this is I just let that rat attack me and I riposte kill it. Which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit the big rat with this because it softens it up. And I'm going to move out. I'm going to hit this with poison impact. And then I'm going to move here because that's going to support Evisu now as well. And I guess I could taunt this guy, but I really don't need to, so I'm not going to do that. You know what? Let's use reposition. And go like here. Something very cool I never realized about this. Reposition resets your movement. So if you're inspired, you actually get 4 times movement with that ability. Which is, I'll be honest, pretty insane. It's unclear to me if this will actually bleed out. But what is not unclear to me is I have no way of passing through this gap without getting poisoned. So we might as well. Have you go that way. And I'll have Hammy back you up. You attack. You get countered. I do get a stack of fever. And then Fat Rat goes. That's a lot of rats. That's a lot of dead rats. God. Adelhard here is just putting in work. By God. Lock and triple kill that group. Who goes next? This plague rat. Dun 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 up 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 up. You're on attack stance. Which means if you attack that rat... Oh my God, I didn't apply the correct attack stance. But I still managed to pull it off. Truly a god among men. That's Evisu's plague rat, so I'm not really worried about it. This one's on Turgis. She's got protection. He's going to get attacked twice in a row here otherwise. That gets him a point back immediately. She's going to be hit right now, so you know what? Do I want to ovate these? I don't know. That might have been a waste. That might have not been so good. Art Shashko, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. Need agent input on this. We'll accept the winner as our Lord and Savior. Who is the most important for group cohesion, group morale, group efficiency, Godzilla or Mr. Bombastic? You know, I love all my children equally. I'm not sure I can answer that. Is that the cop-out answer? Damn communist. I mean, I'll be honest, Godzilla doesn't do a lot, but he has been the mascot. There's no question about that. He has absolutely been the group mascot. Oh, the poison stacks. Well and noted. Ooh, the poison stacks. Real bad. The poison stacks. Well, these guys can't really reach anybody of concern. I could just tap that outgrowth. Crit. Did give the swiftness oil, which at least is nice, but yeah, that's a little concerning. That damage is going to add up real quick. Fire does 15% of its max health, which is like 15, 17 damage. That's enough to kill it. That gets a point back, though. Oh, I didn't realize this. The nests, destroying the nests also get rid of the poison puddle. And that also re-galvanized us. Hammy! Watch out! Godzilla will produce scales that are probably going to be useful later. Yeah, for like potions and stuff. Kirsty or Reichland, first mage, or someone who likes playing with pets. I mean, I'm very curious what Reichland is going to get like once we respec. Right now, like, Christy is absolutely the team MVP. She kills just 2 things every round. Like, no matter what, she just murders everything she goes near. I can't deny it. It is insane how much damage she does. Ooh, who is next? This rat. He reaches nobody. Then it's that rat and that rat. Okay. Ooh, do-do-do-do-do-do. There's a part of me that's debating going over here with her and killing these rats. 1, 2, 3. That's 30, 42 damage. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It is inside the poison. No, it doesn't have to be, though. It does have to be if I want to trigger the attack of opportunity, though. She doesn't have any poison stacks on her, though, so let's take that. We'll allow it. So she should 1, 2, 3 trigger her attack stance challenge, and then one-shot him. Successful. Successful. Scamper, scamper. I'm not really seeing a reason not to do that. This guy is next. Okay, so I could set a spear wall here with Big Nick and just keep some of these guys at bay. Out of poison, poison, fragility. Why does this guy have all these other abilities around him? Comically, like, Reichland is no longer anywhere near being able to shoot the things that I kind of designed her to do. I think I'm going to have her do this. Oh, that auto crit, I guess. Oh, no, not auto crit, but he had vulnerabilities, so. And then in theory, if I stand here and then take the old Nikolaus up here, he'll get brutality from that. We should just keep these two at bay. I mean, it's like a bit of a minor waste of time, but it's not the end of the world. Hello. Speaking of a minor waste of time, it's Mona time. At least you still have your hat. One time I'm going to get a change soon. I mean, with that new bow, like once I turn you onto a vicious shot archer and build you for crit, you're going to become a monster. I've used that bow in previous builds, and it's like, it's crazy how good it is. Hi, Mona. You're sleepy? You want to lie down on the keyboard. Well, maybe not on the keyboard, but Mona's really happy because it's a bright, sun-shining day. Negative 15 degrees Celsius. But she's been very happy because she can lie in the sun all day. All right, so that guy's going to attack Adelhard. It's not really a big deal. That guy's going to get himself killed. That guy's going to get himself killed on a riposte. And that's everybody's turn. Toll could weaken the Broodmother. Oh, we're pretty much through movement as well here anyway. Pig charge. Piggy, piggy, pig boy. All right, no real bigs. Have you donk them. And then come over here. And do I want to waste an encouragement? I don't think I do at this point. You're done. You're done. You're done. Toll versus the Broodmother. Or Toll versus this rat. Let's go V-Rat. Gorble, gorble, gorble. 19 rats have spawned. And they all have rage. The sun is setting and the rats are going feral. Fantastic. Love to see it, don't you? Oh, Mona is interested in the rats. Do you like the rats? We can take a closer look. You want to look at the rats? Who's that? Who's that in the camera? Mona time. Big Mona. I think it probably got a hole in whatever I'm wearing, but you know what? That's the price we pay for Mona sometimes. So sorry, who is this first rat? It's actually this guy here. And then it's that guy there. I should probably deal with priority rats. Boot him. Get into combat with him to get the point back. Wow, I thought for sure that was going to get a kill. Man, I wish I could extend the range on this so badly. That guy can't move. He can't hit anybody. That guy can. He's going to stab Locke in the back. Then we start dealing with rats up here. Oh, it is still your turn, though, so... Hiya. Alright, whatever. Do that. And we'll sit there. You get bit, but that's not a big deal. Trying to create an entrance here while also galvanizing. All right, that's starting to stack up. Okay. We're going to send Christy in here. She's in the correct attack stance this time. So I'm going to have her do that. Trigger her attack of opportunity there. Then move here and... I guess we'll swap. And knock that out. There is only one more nest that need be destroyed. That rat is going to attack. Which is a bit of annoyance, but not a huge deal. You're going to hit Hammy. You're going to hit Locke. None of this is really problems. Basically, all I need to do is bum rush this last nest for maximum damage. Defensive stance. So I'm going to let you double strike for the extra hit. And then we'll go defensive stance. We'll do a takedown, which should give you the attack of opportunity, which should kill the hive. That's a full 6. They go for Hammy, and we just slaughter the broodmother. Who wants to do it? It's probably Toll. Uno. 38. That does 35. So close. The broodmother is dead. The rats are fleeing in panic. And we pick up 21 plague-ridden samples, along with 110 fangs and an infected brain, a bunch of plague leather. What a haul. 40 rats and 6 growth-infested growths. That is crazy cash money. That's a lot of samples. Yeah. That's a crazy amount of samples. Guard is down here. Hiding in the forest, hunting something. Are they hunting me? I think they're fighting bandits.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
You might. I can make 2 more Acadian steel with that. I need this to make rhyme steel. So let's just buy it.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
Beans. No, not really. Run past those dweebs before they pay attention to us. And then head into town.
Might you be looking for work? Our role as emissaries is to ensure that all service requests are fulfilled.
That's a lot of money. 570 for the Ghost of Kagal, 400 for the rat infestation, and 350 for a random assassination. 1,300 in total. Good gravy. I am tempted to take that trade deal. In fact, I'm going to take that trade deal. I might not go there right away, but it is nice to know exactly where Perbast is. We actually have 2 quests for it now.
Look how empty this room is. Before the war, there were 2 taverns in Cartier, and we were still...
Let us sing the song of Hammy, the boar. A glorious tale. Gold notes now. I love Hammy the boar. 110 plus a sapphire plus an hourglass. That's 140 for a bird's performance.
Look how empty this room is. Before the war, there were 2 taverns in Courtier, and we were still completely full on market days.
I literally no longer have to pay to rest at inns. It's free. I make enough money from my bird to cover an entire night's stay at the pub. Swordsman, warrior, an archer with aim. And base 14 willpower. We might be taking that. Level 5. Yeah, which is not bad. It's not great. I think this guy is probably a good choice. I'm not in love with him. But, like, Stocky's not bad. Especially considering the fact I am literally 1 point away from maxing out my carrying capacity. And, you know, you just can't beat aim on an archer. The real question.
If you pay well, I'll come with you.
560 bucks. Your companions, find him friendly. Let us save and load to fix the music. We're going to be going here soon, which I'm very excited about. Up into these northern provinces. Whoops.
There were 2 of us working here until Count Lahart enlisted my...
You're all repaired. Okay. So, we have a new character. He is an archer. He's going to get that ghost bow. I think I'm going to give him valorous support and infantryman. Because the idea is he's going to basically sit behind Dr. Sean, Big Nick, which gives them double brutality. And then they're going to generate points and just like attack of opportunity an entire area. That's what I'm thinking. Reikland's replacement? No, because Reikland's going to be a hunter. Hello again, Mo. Welcome back. Dying for attention. Oh, Mona. Your fat butt knocking the keyboard. I guess I am realizing I could still take Beast Mastery without taking Beast Master. So becomes a little curious how I want to do this. Precision obviously works pretty nice on infantryman because you, in theory, get 4 attacks a turn, so you apply 2 stacks of vulnerability. And if you apply a stack of vulnerability and then they walk into a spear wall, like, they're done. You're hitting for like 75 damage. You know, we still could pick up Beastmaster, though. I guess the question is if Reikland has Valorous Victory, Hunter, and that bow. Every time this unit lands a critical hit, applies bleeding. She's dex-based. But her crit's, like, not super high. Recoil shot is not based on crit. Maybe I can keep Beastmaster on Reikland. Or Beast Mastery and just not take Beastmaster. I'm going to take precision on you. 6 movement. Are you for real? That's disgustingly bad. They'll get +2. Fortitude and a loot. Wow, at least your willpower is incredible. I guess those points came from movement, though. They'll get +2 from their armor. Oh, you are really giving me disgusting rolls here. They're also gonna need armor. Wow. +1 range does not affect barrage. It does affect shoot, but not barrage. I'm going to make them quality projectiles. Because I think that makes the most sense. I'm without hat and I'm without armor because I wasn't really expecting to pick up this character here. So they need ghost armor. And then I think just like flat dex abilities. Do I even have enough for this? I'm missing 1 cloth. I don't suppose somebody in the middle of town sells cloth, do they?
Oh, don't believe a word she says. She
No.
probably came across a band of deserters.
They don't.
They've been running rampant in these parts since the beginning of the war.
Let's give Godzilla that. Give you saddlebags. Okay, so I don't have cloth. That's a bit of a pain. I could strip some armor apart. Light armor, light armor, light armor. You've got strength in that ghost cloak. Just kind of comical. I also have to replace my torches. I'm just realizing. Which is Brother Brute. And Randy. Fix that. Dismantle his armor, and it could give cloth. Oh, that's a good point. Just trying to think, how can I get some extra cloth here? It will not give cloth. None of these will. I'm going to do that, though. Regardless. Toss that on the rack. Oh, we have plague leather now, too. Also, I guess we have pristine essence. What is rat bait? You can pour this oil on a rat's nest to rebuild it in 8 hours. Cool. So this whole time I thought the only way to get pristine essences was like one shot, not realizing that they put this item into the game that allows you to rebuild them and farm pristine essences. That's pretty cool. I kind of like that. 112. 113. Maximum valor is increased by 3. I'm starting to also wonder about, like, do I start taking rationing? Cut down the amount of food we eat even more. I think I will. Okay, so I have to sell a lot of stuff because I want trade goods to leave this area.
Don't believe a word she says. She probably came across a band of deserters. They've been running rampant in these parts since...
And they're going to be 50... 75... 105 pounds I need to make space for. Is the reality I am currently living in. Do I gotta go buy another pony? You're back. 48 gigs of RAM, baby. Nice. You must have booted so fast. Have you rebuilt yet? No, we haven't brought you to a brotherhood yet. As we go back into Tiltron, we should be doing that. Another archer has shown up. This is true. This is facts. Lol, I only have 1 vial. Fish oil as well. Okay, well, that's good to know. Might as well make the rest of that Acadian steel. Might as well make all of this rime steel. Even more of that rime steel. I love that you just make money from it. So, what do we have? We have acidic, 50% chance to apply burning. Swiftness, 50% chance to increase dex for 3 rounds. And alertness, damage from attacks of opportunity. Okay, well, obviously that's very good for that new archer. And this is just good on, like... Oh, I didn't even think about this. I could put it on invigorating oil and swiftness oil. And just, like, stack decks like crazy. I love how much stuff we get back for free. I'm going to have to buy some vials.
To tend to the animals, but don't let that worry you. Man and beast are not that different.
This is the guard ignoring item. Who's wounded? You're wounded. I'm actually going to heal you. Just because I want a bottle back. As comical as that is. And then anything here I haven't made, I'm going to make. Because it's also going to unlock a bunch of stuff for me. Knowledge. Apothecary. Oh, they're belt accessories. Swiftness oil, acidic oil. Acidic oil has a 50% chance to apply its effects. Oh, that's alertness oil. Oh, wow. That item gives you a 100% burning chance on attack. Which is pretty crazy. I'm also kind of thinking about, like, if I put 50% burning on, say, Christie's weapon, she'd pretty much statistically be guaranteed to stack burning every time she attacks. Because, like, her secondary strike does bleeding and poison, and it attacks twice, so it would also add fire. Her Slayer ability. That's really good if I put that on her. I don't know that I really need these concentrates for the most part. Well, cute. They're not the most important. I would like to know about poison throwing knives. I need 4 regular throwing knives to make this, which I'm actually going to go make if I can. A lot of really good stuff we're getting unlocked here right now. This is like, we just opened up a lot. Those are poison throwing knives. From there, I can make ghost throwing knives. But I need croc swine scales, which is what Godzilla creates, I think. All right, well, we'll just keep that in mind. And this just needs vials. I only have enough fish oil to do this twice.
I'm only allowed to tend to
So let's just buy that. Make these. And what else do we have here? Honey, croc swine, rat bait. All right. That works for me. Wow, we just unlocked an insane amount of mysteries and wisdoms from that. Craft 5 tier 2 alchemy recipes. I did it like 3 times. Once we hit level 8 on this, we're also going to be able to go to the place, the unique mysteries and wisdom place that's in Vertruce, where we're going right now. There's a lot coming online all at the same time. Real talk, I'm still out of cloth.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
I don't have any of these flowers. I'll buy some. Still out of cloth, which also means I am still out of armor for that guy. We could make him just a plain padded jacket. He also needs a headband. I mean, I guess he'll just be naked for a little while. We've never made this before. He uses all my cloth, but whatever. I like unlocking new things. I have a bunch of those already in my inventory. I suppose, man. Let's make him a hat. He might be nude otherwise, but I feel like armor is pretty easy to come across.
There were 2 of us working here until Count Lahart enlisted my cousin in his army. I haven't heard from Clay since.
I could re-buy this for the meantime. It's 150 bucks. I think I'm going to do that. How funny. And then at least he's wearing something, you know? He is low levels, so. He's going to need to be Dex. Your Dex and crit. Your flat Dex. You're an okay person for this, because there's nothing for you to really do in the camp anyway. We have a new tinkerer, we have a new cook, so all of those guys have their jobs. I mean, I gotta be honest, I might just put you on to alchemist anyway. Woodcutter's no good. Blacksmith doesn't make sense. I could angle, but he doesn't need the willpower. 7 con for willpower. That's so good for him. 6 willpower on you. Yeah, you know what, man? It's a secondary alchemist. And I think that she's going to max out alchemy pretty soon anyway, so that'll spice it up at least a little bit. Critical hit and dex. You're good for that. You're 36 crit. You're 17 crit. You don't have any slots in your armor, which is a little annoying. And you don't have good enough armor, so we'll just hold that. Okay, these 2 medium armors, I need to figure out whether or not we can just sell them off right now, because I'm getting tired of lugging them all around. There's an argument to be made there. +1 from attack of opportunity, +1 armor. He loses the 1 willpower. But he gets this sick Inquisition order. Crit is what, 11 and 40 versus 11 and 40. Right, because he gets the +1 willpower, so that actually evens out. I'm going to keep that on him. Lefred de Reger. Well, this guy did need a name. Fred de Reger. I can't put the "la" in there. You can either have Le Fred or Fred de Reger. Borg, how are you, by the way? Welcome on in. Willpower increases crit chance. Yeah. Also used to boost the troops' morale in combat. The important thing about willpower is at 15, it allows you to survive 1 death hit. Which is like a dramatically good ability. Locke, you're heavy armor. Adelhard, you're already wearing that. That one's not as good for you. Fergus is heavy. Brutus is medium. You don't do attacks of opportunity, but you do that. So that is a flat upgrade for you by 12. Your light armor, your medium armor. Uh, 1328, 1326, 2836. You don't really do attacks of opportunity. I mean, I guess actually you do attacks of opportunity. But I'd kind of rather have the +4 dex at this point. You're heavy armor. You're light armor. Okay, I actually think I'm going to reorganize this as well. Because it's getting a little bit hectic. Big Nick, Adelherd, Dr. Sean, Brutus, Ikmina. Then we have Christy, Reichland, Randy, brother Fred. Light, 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 light. Dr. Sean is wearing light armor, but he can wear medium. And then all of you guys are medium. All of you guys are heavy. So we have 4 heavy, 5 medium, 5 light. Okay. That feels nice. I'm going to sell both of these. I'm going to sell all of those. I'm going to sell that. I'm keeping that. I guess I'm going to get rid of this. Keeping that. So that's a level 7 upgrade. For Evie Sue. Level 6 upgrade. She's so far away from this, though. 24 damage in an AoE. 20 to 25 damage. Damage increase for each adjacent ally. I think I'm going to sell this Knight of the Eye Sword. Just toss it out. Goons Palder already upgraded. Graciously accept. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, dude. Fred L'Enrage. L'Enrage. Fred from the town of Rager. I speak only English and Scandinavian languages and non-parlez-vous français. Close. Speak French and English, basic German and Spanish. Don't know the proper way to say I don't speak French. Je ne parle pas français. Correct. Dweeb. Get wrecked. What do you like languages? Get out of here, nerd. One other thing we could maybe do here. Is upgrade your claw. You're level 5. I can do this. 2 coal.
There were 2 of us working here until Count
Lahart did blah 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 blah. My meat is quite pungent, you know. Please. Please, no more, sir. Do not wish to hear about your pungent meat. You're a 14 Ghost Claw. The other thing I was going to do was just upgrade this to 3 stars, but I'd rather have a second one of them going. All right, that can get toasted. $44. It's probably more worth breaking down if it's only $44. That valuable wood, that's what I need. Daily Farmer Proper said it's in German and Spanish. Yeah, I'm like that with Italian and Russian. I can speak English and French, and then I also know Italian and Russian, but like unless I am actively practicing it and using it, I can't Like if you asked me to say a single word, a single sentence in either of those, I wouldn't be able to do it right now. It's been that long. Oh, we also got a bunch of bait from that rat nest. So we can make expert fish hooks again. Oh, I haven't even bought food. All right, we're getting our weight down. I know this is taking a little bit of time, but it is kind of important to do. A lot of this stuff we're going to store in the next town when we get there. Did I get the colossal paw back when I forged that? I totally did. Oh, that's very nice news. I really want to use this mace. I can upgrade it 3 times if I have the coal.
There were 2 of us working here until Count.
Because I want to put this on my my captain. I'm assuming these is going to go up every time I click alter. Will you go straight to 3 stars? No. But you're a little bit closer. Only 2 more coal to try that again. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to do that. Oh, I'm going to do that. Whoops.
There were 2 of us working.
It's a good deal. Like, it's not like the craziest mace, but it's pretty good. And if I build towards it, I'll absolutely get better. Ding. Nice. So now I just need to spend a bunch of money actually upgrading it. Let's see. I could also upgrade Lucilla or Nepti's axe. I could also upgrade Reikland's bow. And Christie's dagger. What's that going to cost me? Wood. Okay, I can't do that. Coal, I can't do.
There were 2 of us working here.
Tink. 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 Conk. Got that paw back. Our Swedish brothers. I met a Danish man once and he told me he don't want people to bother with trying to learn the language as they just massacre it. Get off your horse. So we deal with a lot of that with French and Quebecois, and it is just like anybody who has that opinion, you should be embarrassed of yourself. It's just a bad take to have, and nobody likes talking to you. That's my stance on that. People don't get better at a language without practicing it, so you gotta let them practice it. Her gloves calling down lights people on fire. What fun. What fun. And I'm going to put swiftness oil on the indomitable one. I hope you could take oil off or like overwrite oil. Fred is got the barrage, so I'm going to give him alertness on that bow, which I'm happy to do. Now, I know what's weighing me down. I just don't want to admit it. I know what's weighing me down. 33. And 30. 33 and 32. 64 pounds of corpses. That would literally get me under the limit I need. Fred, you might as well hang out here. I really want Fred to hang out next to Big Nick. Which is tricky to do at the moment. But this is a companionship that I need to have happen because they're going to spend all their time next to each other in combat. So I guess that's that. What's the price of this? 1,000?
Before the war, I hope to see it rebuilt one day.
I might rebuild that.
Oh, don't believe a word she says. She probably came across a band of deserters. They've been running rampant in these parts since the beginning of the war.
That's kind of all I can afford in terms of weight. A ton of flowers. I have all this sandstone, which I probably don't need. Why don't we sell 20 sandstone? So suddenly have all this leather and other stuff here now too. Like 5 pounds of this, 5 pounds of that. That caps me out pretty well. I somehow have 6 days of food. Which I'm not sure I understand based on my food. Oh, it's because we got rid of so many characters now that we actually just do have a lot of food. Yeah, we just got to get back to other areas. Okay. 300. And 23 in wages, 332. I'm going to buy that trade post. I'm going to do it.
Before the war, I hope to see it rebuilt one day. I could help with that, but you'd need to buy the lot and hire craftsmen. What do you think? Wait here. Locals...
Oh, I can't believe I did that. Ooh, that's so expensive. Wish you were better at studying languages. Brushing up on my German with the Bird app. Duolingo. Yeah, just Duolingo is great. Honestly, like I've been learning French largely from Duolingo at this point, and it works. It's very slow, and you don't notice it working until you suddenly realize like you can just form certain sentences together. It kind of tricks your brain into just being like, man, you spend 5 minutes a day at this. You literally do like 2 of these every day. And like, you will give it to you.
Without a trade route, the only things I can sell are local products. Goods that come from afar tend to rot along the way.
What do you mean without a trade route? We have a trade route.
It's an honor to meet you, mercenaries.
Oh!
I come to you today on behalf of the Peddlers Guild.
Amazing.
Who've been following your adventures ever since you started renovating trading posts. We knew your efforts would soon bear wonderful fruit.
Fantastic.
And we were right. You've made such a reputation for yourselves that several local leaders are willing to let you build a trade route. Trade routes replace roads connecting towns, and since they're paved, they allow for faster traveling. Thanks to this technological advancement, our guild can transport exotic wares between different regions. Sounds great, doesn't it?
Replace roads? And they're paved?
Brilliant! Then let's build the first route of your future trade network. As your reputation grows, villagers will beg you to build more. Now you just have to pay. Choose a road connecting two towns with a trading post, and we will start supervising the construction right away.
Oh, it's so expensive. It's so expensive. It does give you 1,000 influence, though, which is crazy good. Chav Hunter, hello. How are you, dude? Really confused about it. Like, I know people want to talk in the language they're learning, but why do they have to try when I or they are in a hurry? Like, I can explain the route to the bus to you in German, but it arrives in 1 minute. It might not be so easily done. I think it's always like, if someone is speaking to you in their native, in your native language, or a language you're fluent in, and they're not very good at them, let them speak. And then if you know that they're like English, you can answer them back in English. It's nice to answer them in whatever the language is, but you can also just answer them in English and just like let it be a kind of back and forth. I always see this, at least like in Montreal. If I speak to someone in French and they answer me in English, but they're very clearly like Francophone, we will often just continue that conversation, both speaking the other person's language. And I've realized like they want to practice English as much as I want to practice French most of the time. So it kind of works out in that way. Great way to consume media is the desired language, starting with shows made for kids. Yeah. I started watching some animes with French subtitled because it worked pretty well for me. You must build a travel post in both regions. Okay, so movement is 20% faster. Retrieving companions is free from connected trade posts. Peddlers sell resources from each connected region, and suspicion decreases faster in connected regions. Well. Master Craftsman medal. I was actually wondering about this. Are the chests connected?
Finally, a building in Artis that's not on the verge of collapsing. You can store your things in the chest and plop your companions down on these stools for as long as you wish. Where would you like to go?
Out of curiosity, what does this cost? It still costs food. It costs an insane amount because I have trade goods. It takes a day and 2 hours. This is slower than walking. Like, significantly. I still have questions about how this garrison works, but I guess we'll figure it out over time. Oh my god. Every time a companion gains profession experience, 8% of their points are added to their combat experience. Nice. That was, I think, 5%. It just went up to 8. Oh, I also have a crime and chaos knowledge point. Crit chance from attacking from behind is increased by 5%. Probably going to get that. Attacking merchants if the troop is wanted. Suspicion meter depletes 10% faster. I mean, that wouldn't be bad. But also suspicion reduced by 20% during a theft wouldn't be bad. I'm going to take that deplete 10% faster because we kind of need it right now. And I was getting trade horses here, which just solved my weight problem in theory, but not in actuality. What if I sell off?
Oh, don't believe
and
a word
this?
she says. She probably came across a band of deserters. They've been running rampant in these parts since the beginning of the war.
I could sell all those rats, but I'm also thinking about just keeping them. To dry? No, I think I will. Probably just get rid of them. 23. 75. Nice. Sold those rats, got one more pelt. Let's go, baby. How many ads directed at kids? Quebec, this is prohibited. We instead show ads for diapers, cleaning products, and other items for the parents. Interesting. Do they make your money back after a while? I don't think so. I mean, it kind of depends. Like, if you want to spend a bunch of time trade gooding between provinces to make a bunch of cash, you can do that. And I think it's a pretty valuable path to take. Okay, I have 2 sets of guards up here. Was there anything else I needed to do in town? I don't think so. I need to rest. I'm 30 out of 32 locations complete. An eye for an eye and trade and crafting. What is an eye for an eye? Return to the priest after completing the smuggler's arena. No way.
Did you drum some sense into those scoundrels? Blessed be the all-seeing eye.
Wow, I almost completely missed this.
I hope they will reflect on their actions. As promised, I will impart my knowledge to you. I trust you will put it to good use.
That's where it comes
in
from.
Service of the light.
This is a new spear specialization. Controlled whirlwind. You also get these. End of the turn grants deflection to adjacent allies. When this unit kills an enemy engaged in combat with an ally, that unit and that ally gain dodge. What? What? Oh my god, yeah, it unlocks a bunch of stuff. I thought it just unlocked this controlled whirlwind. 11 damage to all units in the target area and knocks them back 2 meters. Damage increased by 15 for each unit in the target area. It's a big, like, it's an AoE spear user. Circle AoE. But then they also get, at the end of their turn, grants deflection to adjacent allies engaged in combat. That's pretty dope. When a unit kills an enemy engaged in combat with an ally, this unit and their ally gain dodge. That's messed up how good that is. Ends their turn not engaged in combat, they gain fury. Oh, well, I mean, there's no way I don't take that on at least Dr. Sean, but probably on both of them. That's really good, though. I might take that on Dr. Sean. Because he almost always kills... I mean, A, he always kills units. But B, he almost always kills units engaged in combat with other people. Chunky, or you will be. This unit and their ally gain dodge. What is the upgrade of that ability, I wonder? That's so good. God damn, son. Location defended. Oh, we still have the rat's nest to do here, I guess, as a location. And that's probably it. I don't know. It says 30 out of 32, which makes me think I'm probably missing something on this map. But I don't know what. Exit. Depart. I'm very concerned about my fatigue right now with these guards. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why are there so many patrols here all of a sudden? none. Okay. Well, we're sweeping here. That's for sure. Do we have anything on the meat rack? We have... Yeah, okay. I think we're just going for bread at this point. Three apples equals 3 cider. I don't have anything that uses cider right now, so I might as well just put Heavy Sue back on the fire. All right. No actual meals, so we're not getting buffs right now. Really like these guard patrols to just go away. When we get back into Tiltrin, it might be worth our time to just take out some low-level bandits so that we can go to the guard and get rid of some suspicion. I guess realistically we should probably go to the jail anyway just to pick up chains. Because we're going to need them to capture anybody anyway. Halberds seem to make a great phalanx. Yeah, I mean, stacking dodge is pretty busted, in my opinion. I'm not going to clear this rat infestation out because I don't really have a reason to right now. We have so many plague outgrowths already. Are those bandits right there? I think they are. They are. How does this work? Decimate a troop of 8 or more units with a team using no equipment. So that's like no armor or weapons. Ah, you still get like your secondary weapons, secondary abilities though. That's hard to do. And frankly, until I have a chain, probably not worth going in there anyway. Weep, weep, weep. I do feel like our fatigue has taken a wild hit right now.
Might I interest you?
Nice. I love just talking to traders and it's like 3 cheese. Here you go. Why not? We'll give you a little extra. Just for good measure.
Might I interest you, my humble?
You may not. Nothing to see here, guards. Don't mind me. Nobody around these parts robbed the Brotherhood. Let's head to the inn. Strong archer. Solitary stocky pugilist. Strong, unlucky ranger.
So, want to find out what's new in Tiltron?
There's a handful of things I want to do. The first one is sing a bird song. The second is go sell all of our trade goods. Hemi the boar, he was a pig, he killed 5 men. Hemi the boar, Hemi the boar, oh Hemi the boar. Gold earrings. What are they like? $8.
Might she be looking?
Rat infestation, rat infestation. Well, those are both good jobs. This one is on the way to the other place that we're going. So we're going to take it. Yeah. The other one is like way down here and kind of very out of the way. So I am less inclined to grab that one right now. Let's talk to the dude at the trade post.
Now you just have to pay. Choose a...
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, my God. I forgot about all this. I forgot we had a bunch of equipment in here. Oh, my God. Including Dagon's hammer. My goodness. You've got the hothead mace. 17 to 26 damage to the target. If it's not the first attack for this turn, 50% of the damage is also applied to the target's health. 20 to 26 damage. Damage is increased by 50% if they still have armor. Brutus, you've got a goon's two-handed mace, but you also have Dagon's hammer. This does 26 damage, 50% if increased in combat. This does 13 damage, but if you strike more than one unit, it does 36 damage. Which is obviously way better for you. And now I don't need to upgrade Lucille. In fact, I could probably put Lucilla away for good. My new archer, Fred de Roger, is not going to use either of these bows. Actually, Mudsling is not bad for him. $14, $13. That ghost bow definitely does more. Shoot, vicious shot. Oh, this is the knockback ability. And a hat that you can't equip, but I bet you somebody here can. +1 willpower, +1 crit hit, +1 armor. Or +1 willpower, +1 crit, +2 armor on you. I could really go either way on this. I think I've already had this conversation. For each debuff on the unit versus 25% extra against poison. I like the extra willpower and crit hit. So I think I'll let him keep that. And actually, I'm gonna sell all of this. Probably. Let's see here. Nepti's axe I'm not using currently. Lucilla I'm not using currently. Urkashet's I'm leveling up. These 3 items I'm not using currently, and she has like 2 levels before she can use them. Same thing with the rhyme steel throwing knives. You've got your new equipment on. You've got pewter mirror and a punch. So I'm going to put all of that away as well. I've done that. I've done that. I've done that. That. How much of this stuff do I like need to keep is my new question. And I don't think a lot. 6 monies left after this payday. Yeah, that's just because we haven't gone to the store yet. Worry not, young child.
You can use my anvil. I can also repair your armor.
So we sell that. And then I guess we also sell that. I'm going to keep the mudsling bow, but I'll sell that raider's bow. I'm going to sell that hat. I'm going to go to the marketplace. I'll fix the sound in a moment.
Come. Take a look at my wares.
Purchase gems for 90 and selling them for 150. Purchase pelts for 67 and selling them for 111. I'm rich. I'm rich as can be. Wow, did that ever amp up fast? I guess that bow we can also put back in here then. Seeing as she's not high enough level to use it. Great. And now our weight is significantly down as well. And we're rich.
My concoctions can heal the most grievous injuries. Be sure to hold on to the vials after using them.
Ooh, crit hit recipes. Yeah, I'm going to take both those. Crit hit and strength. And then I'll go learn. Check in here. Make. And what was the other one? Sharpening oil. Alzarian powder. Obviously, 10% crit is pretty good. You can't lie on that. Brutus just got Dagon's hammer, so why don't we put the strength oil on here? 50% chance to increase strength. Characteristic impressions on the victim's flesh. A particular way of decorating the battlefield. 13 damage in the area, and if strikes twice again. So I'm wondering what else I should put on that. If it should be like, maybe the guard break oil? Seeing as he's a big hammer bro. Oh, amazing. It's a 3-meter area, too. That is tasty. Okay. Alchemist. Buy some food.
You touch it, you buy it.
Excellent. Good price on cabbages. I need those grapes for mutton. I need that. I'll buy a couple of apples.
Those refugees.
Those
I understand there's a war
refugees.
in Edoran, but that doesn't mean they can just help themselves.
Cabbage perch, eel perch. Let's see what we have to cook here before we get any further into this. So I've been waiting on this stuff for a pretty long time. Lots of mutton stews. Lots of eel soups. Lots of syrups. I have 2 apple pancakes, so I can make 1 culture shock and 1 hill delight, which is a pretty good deal. 2 lavender syrup biscuits. I feel like I have that chicken. I might as well make stuffed cabbage. My God, we're finally like back in food. 8 days of food we have on us.
Those refugees. I understand there's a war in Edoran, but that doesn't mean they can just help themselves.
I'm gonna buy that perch. All right. I have enough to pay my people. Technically, I have enough to build that trade route. I don't think I'm going to do that yet. Looking up for the no equipment bird. No accessories, weapons, or armor. Stack animals and go fight refugees. Let the animals do the work. That's actually pretty good advice.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good?
That kind of worked out nice. I needed that 1 Alizarian powder to make sharpening oil. So your 10% crit chance. Do I put you on a Brother Brute with the 40% Ghost Bill Hook? That's probably not a bad choice. $40, $50. I think that gives you a 100% crit chance if I put that on your weapon. And you attack from behind, just to be clear. The other person would be probably the doctor, or... Oh, Christy would be the other good person, who has a 36% crit chance right now. For 33 damage. For 30 damage. Yeah, I'll put it on you. You're definitely crit build right now, so... So that's 40%, plus 30 if he attacks from behind. An extra 30, actually. Okay, so that's... What is the crit chance from behind if you're engaged in combat? Is it 20%? I'm pretty sure that means he has a 100% crit chance on that stab. He's got a base 50 if he attacks from behind. So even on a frenzy, he's still like 50% crit. Which is pretty killer. We're gonna rest in town, I guess. Seems reasonable-ish. Wow, it's so little food to feed us now. I really can't get over this. A military medal. Turgis got something to say. Wading through filth for such slim pickings. We're wasting our time with the rat's nest. There must be easier and much less disgusting ways to become rich. Turgis gains Verminator. Damage against plague-infested outgrowths increased by 50%. Turgis gains Nightmare. After arrest, the happiness earned by the troop is reduced by 5. Permanent? Temporary? Talk to the others about your fears. -5 happiness, -1 point. Turgis is really not... He has like 1 attack. I'll let you just talk about your fears. I'm willing to take a temporary happiness debuff. It's not really a big deal. Those guards are right outside the city. 2 corrosion and poison. On a one-handed axe. Right now you're just doing 22. Why aren't I using this? It seems like it would be very worthwhile upgrading and using. I could even put some points on it if I just buy 4 coal.
You can use my anvil.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me use your anvil. Dagon's huge hammer. Why would anyone pick 2? There's no good side to it. I guess if you just need to wait and have the happiness affect you in like down the road. Hell yeah. 2 stars. I got 2 coal back. That's kind of nice. Well, why not? Let's finish it.
You can use my anvil.
I need to stock wood to do the bow. So we'll focus on that as our next like major upgrade. And I need to go to the Brotherhood to actually upgrade these items now as well. Which is where I'm going to go right away before that guard catches me. Is there a Brotherhood in Vertruse? Not that I can think of. Yeah, actually there is. Right there. Oh, we could just do that then. Let's just do that then. Now these guards really want to capture me. Bream. Do we need bream? Fried bream. Now I've made it before, so I was like, if I can get some free knowledge from it, then like maybe. Flavor RP, can't think of a good reason. Now that's an interesting bandit proposition. They're fighting guys who have armor.
Help us, I beg you.
They're also level 8. I like how scaled world does not count for when merchants get attacked.
Might I
interest you in my humble wares, my good sir?
Face shellfish cure me. No. One thing I forgot to do was go to the jail. That is a guard. This is all taking much more of the day than I intended. Isn't the end of the world, but it is a bit of a pain.
Lioness has offered a reward for any outlaw captured in the region. You should give bounty hunting a try.
I feel like we never really have enough chains, so just gonna go ahead and buy an excessive amount while we go do some fishing. Whee! Old expert fish hook. Loads of good fish now. I do wish that like fish spots would respawn faster. That is like one resource that I find is like slow to rebuild compared to everything else. All right, we can cruise along here. And I might even go... So debating just like throwing down a python from that tower, because I don't know where those guards are. I think that's them. What do you got for sale, Johnny?
Interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs.
Pirate axe, level 2. All right. Well, I've got a brief moment here that I can get in and kill this rat infestation before it gets too late. Do I want to throw torches on anybody? Yeah, probably. Almost definitely, actually. Question is on who? Randy, I think if I gave you a torch, it would let you get a second hysteria attack, so that's probably my best bet. You, I kind of would rather have that extra 5% crit chance. And this should be like very low level rats. Oh. They are very low level, but I also attacked in the middle of the night, which is its own issue. There's 5 nodes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's have the fast people go up there. I want to say. Ikmina and maybe Godzilla can go over that way. Well, I could probably just have the doctor kill this. Oh, they've also only got 60 HP? Ew. All right, well, that's much easier. I was going to do a cutting mails from there, and then I realized I didn't need to. But if I did, I probably could have timed this a lot better. Well. It all works out in the end. Let's get them, rats. I do kind of want to capture some rats, but I also don't. There's a part of me that wants to capture the rats, but there's mostly a part of me that that wants absolutely nothing to do with that. Torched. What's really nice now is any rats that spawn here will also be lit on fire immediately. Locke is just making his way through everybody. I'm actually going to pull you back. All right, now we got a little window for everyone else to start going. Oh my god, Dr. Sean could just piercing through and kill all of these. Certainly he could kill 4 of them. Five of them. I suppose I'll allow it, given the situation. Oh, that was Turgis, wasn't it? Damn. If I had used him to ovate, I probably could have gotten the entire place finished in literally just this turn. But I did not think that through overly well. All right, well, you one-shot that. Can you one-shot this? Oh, hold on. I probably should solve these guys first. Deals 23 damage in the area. If more than one unit takes damage, strike 2 more times. That is going to be really, really nasty. Like, he managed to wipe out that entire squad. That quickly. I didn't even need to use the overshoot. I mean... Best friends! Damage increased by 5%. Cool. I've never actually seen that ability like trigger before. That rules. Friendship. Friendship is magic. We got a little baby bit of poison damage. That's no bigs. All right, well, that's 3 nests down. I guess let's just, like, keep all the animals together, maybe? Try to make some friendships. Can you be engaged? Good question. It doesn't feel like it. But you can be weakened. All right, rats, rats. We are the rats. Oh, it's so many. Where else are they all? All right, that guy wants to go first. Attack strike, attack of opportunity. Opportunistic, nice. VV, nice. All my AoE guys are like on the wrong side right now. Oh, you know who's not on the wrong side though? The good doctor. I'll take 4. Just like refill all the valor points immediately. How do you all keep having more turns? Please stop doing that. Oh my god, the range on this is so good, dudes. I can't get over that. Plague Rat will take its turn. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Hopefully that sets me in a position that I can just wipe out these now. Torch strike followed by hysteria. Followed by a ton of poison damage. Wow, this rat is actually directly in my way. Get out of here, rat. I'm one off. Ovation? Get that double movement? One shot, one kill. Has all 5 nests. 62 HP on a brood mother. Well, I can definitely kill you with a single character. The question is do I want to kill you with a single shot? And the answer is yes. 111. Spicy. Ikmina becomes a tormentor. We got 14 plague leather, 18 plague ridden samples, another basically 100 teeth. Oh my god. I just realized something. I just realized the dumbest thing. I have to go back to town because we didn't buy any trade goods. The most important thing, and I forgot completely all about it. Can we just eat like a bunch of trash here? What's the deal? 13, you're 5. Plague leather will give us a bounty of food when we decide to get into it. I don't know. Stuffed cabbage, I guess. Eel soup, I guess. That'll do, pig. Well, we're definitely stocked. Locked and stocked. Apples, wheat, and honey. Oh, I guess we do need apples for those pancakes. Well, we're out of ghost carcasses. But we have 14 white leather. Actually, wow, not as many as I thought we would have. We're very close to hitting that as well. God, man, there's so many of these patrols. I seek to make a pretty sizable sum of money doing this. So it's really hard for me to say no.
Might I interest you in my...
Though I will admit it's a colossal time sink. I'm not in love with that part of it. But that is the price we pay.
My good sirs?
She's got Alzarian powder. But I guess we don't really need Alzarian powder. Come on, guards. Don't run an exact intercept on my path. All right.
Might I interest?
They're just wasting my time, that's all. Boop, boop. Boop. Boop.
Come, come.
Boop.
Take a look at my wares.
I guess. All of it?
Those refugees. I understand there's a war in Edoran, but that doesn't mean they could...
You touch it, you buy it.
I'm out of control. I can't help myself buying everything. Okay. You have the other rat job, but I don't want that right now, so we'll just leave. Let's go. All day I've been trying to get up to this province. And all day I keep getting delayed. And not even by particularly major things. I will say the guard has caused some serious grief. Those guys are running. This is why crime doesn't pay. Oh my god, all right. We're finally... No! Get out of here, guard patrol! God damn it. That's a one-way bridge. Sneaks. No, 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 no. There's another patrol. It's too many. Okay, we're safe. We are safe. Mutton stew for ages. Cabbage perch for ages. The carp we can dry. I guess I'm actually probably better off saving that cabbage for eel in the future. Oh, this is nice. Run duration increased. Actually, well, that's pretty worth doing then. A little lavender biscuit. And some dried meat. Let's do it. Forgot trinkets. What do we need them for? Like the horse could swim next to the bridge. It is funny when they do that. I put all the trinkets in storage, like the belt accessories, or do you mean like the antiquity trinkets? I am not sure what the antiquity trinkets are for, other than money. I don't think they have a point. That's strange. I thought as a mercenary I'd fight ruthless bandits, meet kings and warlords, take part in massive battles with far-reaching consequences. You have! But no, here I am in the middle of nowhere butchering wildlife. It's disappointing. Sulky. Drink! Drink to forget your frustration. Problem solved. Good old reliable alcohol. Solving all of our problems. Causing most of them, too. So we do have a payout we need. We also have a bandit slayer here. And, you know, we've probably eaten well enough today that we could take that bandit slayer. I'm also remembering there's meant to be a giant wolf on this beach somewhere. Or on a beach. And we've never found it. Piggies. Could eat them. Level 7. The hideout's about to fall. It's down to 1 skull. Enemy reinforcements are coming. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 troops. But I think we're ready for this. I did forget to re-equip a bomb. That ain't no bigs. Poacher, poacher, hoodlum, scoundrel, marauder. Is there a wrongdoer? 2 wrongdoers. Okay. And they go first. Where is he? That's perfect. So Big Nick will throw that guy back. And then Adelhard will run in here. And probably get a triple kill. You know, I'm actually not so convinced on that. These guys have a lot of armor. And if I attack them twice in 1 turn, they're going to gain fury. And if I'm not engaged in combat, that's going to do a crazy amount of damage to me. Potentially. What do we have here? Scoundrel, poachers, double poachers. Okay, so Christy, you deal with the poachers. Heavy Sue can deal with that scoundrel alongside of Godzilla. Reichland, you have these really good long shots now, so I'm going to put you there. If I put Ikmina here, I could swap places with this Marauder and have Brutus do a double. Fred should be by Big Nick. Okay. I'm ready for it. I do feel like we have a lot of valor points here, so... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks a lot. I mean, he's locked down, so it's no longer like the same threat. But I can't get that triple anymore. He's gonna move one square, but it's probably one square towards Nick. You're my best value. I wanted to move him so that Big Nick got the brutality for this strike. Most importantly. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't anticipate that. All right, you've got a defensive and an attack stance. So I'm going to open up with the attack stance and then switch to the takedown for that extra bonus hit. Oh, all right. Well, I forgot that pugilists just kill everything instantly. Well, hydro check. Thank you there, dude. Swill the last of my coffee. I could poison these guys. Oh, I gotta try that. Okay. Dagon's punishment is crazy good. Look at the range. Goodness gracious. This guy is going to do a double damage hit, which sucks. But I guess I'm at least not engaged, so it's not a huge hit. Let's see. If I go here. That's brutal. I actually should have hit somebody else. They were going to get an attack of opportunity anyway by the bow. I'm going to wait till you move before I take Adelhard in there. So who's next? This poacher. Well, we know who that's a job for. Nobody likes killing poachers as much as Christy. We'll go bap, bap. And then 43 on the attack of opportunity. And just finish him off. For good measure. For just because. This Overwatch has actually done absolutely nothing for me. It has been a comical bust. Poison? Rude. All right. Scoundrels. Little hallowed strike. Little destabilizing kick. A little tactical slam. A little stab in the back. $42. Let's do this one. Wrath? Nice. Hoodlum and poacher. Oh, you can't reach anybody. I'm not really sure where I wanted him to stand. Best friends? I love my little best friends crew. All right. We'll go with the poison vial here for good measure. Can't reach anybody. You can. So I could actually just have Turgus deal with that hoodlum, and that's maybe the way to do it. It is a ever so slightly safer bet. He is going to die from poison. So let's just deflect this attack. Bonk, bonk. Blah. And let's see. Let's do it this way. Do what Evisu does best. Attacks one more time per debuff applied to the target. Okay, we don't have debuffs. But we do have Godzilla. I hope it doesn't mean debuffs on him, because if so, I'm going to get attacked like 70 times right now. Looks good. I think we're in the clear. Big pig. Could come in for a little bit of damage. And that's pretty much the squad. I'll just put you in galvanized range. For the extra points. Poor Hammy. He's so fat. Right. How do I keep forgetting about reinforcements this badly? God damn, this is a ton of them. Good grief. You've got knockback, so... I'm hit by you no matter what I do, pretty much. I could send Big Nick over. He's not going to kill the poacher. He could, I guess, lock it down, though. It's possible the poacher will try to move. Though, I gotta be honest, I would not put a lot of money on it. I'm gonna do this. I think it's probably a stupid choice, but... we'll see what happens. If you crit for 111, you'll kill him. That's true. That is hard facts. I could. Actually do that. Gross, I hate you. Nice. 104, almost 111. So my theory there was if I put Fred behind Nick, they can't push back Nick. So I was like, he'll have to move. He can't get a good shot on Fred. He's like totally 100% blocked. So he basically either has to move or he just has to shoot Nick and just take damage. And it also gave me the brutality. I was hoping to get the one kill, but No dice. All right, a marauder and a hoodlum. You're chain damage, so I really need to make sure you don't come in here. Defense stance. I'd like my attack of opportunity to be on that guy. I suppose I don't have to kill this scoundrel right away. You know, actually, saying that out loud. You're already in defensive stance. The question is do I want to go with corrosion or weakening? I want to go with weakening. Because you're going to for sure chew through all of his armor immediately. Well, he's dead. Ow! Ah, come on. He died. He shouldn't get me burning like that. Adelhard, do what you do best. And 3. And 4. Uh-oh. 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 Ow. That was a lot of damage. Ah, there's another wrongdoer as well. So there's 2 more wrongdoers. Jesus. I was thinking if I killed that guy, I at least would get rid of that ability they have, but... well, this hoodlum is next, and he loves backstabbing for poison. He's gonna go for Christie, though. I could just have Godzilla tank him. It's not my favorite idea. But I'll allow it. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Now he's going to hit for a ton of damage. 36 to 47. Oh! I just killed Godzilla. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. 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 I think I just killed Godzilla. Unless... Heavy Sue's movement is so bad, I don't think she can reach. I can cast encouragement. That's a bummer. 37. Okay, that protection actually did just save me. At least temporarily. So this should be fine. This poacher is going to come up and deal damage to Hammy. Turgus is here. I'm like burning through Valor Point in this fight now. In a way that I'm not super fond of. Can target the ground to place a sea urchin. Walking on this creature will deal damage. It can be moved and thrown at an opponent. Does that mean if I walk there, I'm going to take damage? Yes. Hilarious. What a weird ability. I don't want to attack this guy twice because he'll get fury. So I think I'm actually just going to take protection here. If I could support him, I could cure his poison as well. Nice. And nice. Dream team. Look at him go. He's no longer stopped, though. Poacher's going to shoot Hammy. I can't really do anything about it. This hoodlum's going to get an arrow in the face. But that's about it. I'm just going to kill him. Just realizing Adelhard has 7 stacks of poison on him, which means if I don't heal him before his turn, he's going to take a colossal amount of damage. I don't think the scoundrel has also moved. Or this marauder. I'm a little worried about Hammy. I'm a little worried about the little ham. Brother Boot, you do very good at stabbing people in the back. So I'm going to let you just do that. Because of the ovation, he has a crazy amount of movement. So I could actually get a frenzied stab on this dude. Which costs a lot, but also does pretty solid damage, so. Yeesh. Okay, he's vulnerable now too, so he's an instant kill. You're next, you're next, you're next. So I have a lot of turns before anything real happens here. Locke's going to engage that poacher. Toll is going to engage this scoundrel. Both of them are going to do it without stepping on fire. Solid hit. Poacher can be stopped. His team got 2 movement. The boar is not looking well. Yeah, he's in a bit of a rough... He's in a bit of a rough spot right now. He's not too bad. I mean, he's also got... riposte on him. Can we, like, not light ourselves on fire? If I go like this, am I screwed? No. Great. So... bonus damage if they have armor. And I'm going to weaken him because it also kills his armor and gives me brutality. If I had another point, I could have wrath killed him, but I'm not in a rush. There's no more reinforcements coming after this round, so... that dude's next. He might step on that urchin if I'm lucky. I need... Shazbot. I mean, he's already gone, so... Out. If I go here and reposition. Trying to get 3 people next to Turgus to purge his poison. Yeah, sea urchin. The ultimate trap. I guess let's just like hit these 2 dweebs. Frontal protection. When this unit is supported, they are immune to bleeding, burning, and poisoned. Are you only immune to getting new stacks? Because if so, that's not actually a very good ability. That is the point I needed to get a throwing spear. So the question becomes, who can I hit with it? Sadly, only one. No, there we go. How nice. I can just get the 2 of them. And I could even do a cheeky little rearrange. Hammy, Hammy, you're my pig. Don't stand there because you'll light him on fire. But do stand there because you'll light him on fire. Alright, first up we have the Godzilla killer. We're in attack stance. So he's dead. I'm on fire, so I don't want to stand near anybody. This guy's up against Locke. I don't know. The riposte might kill him, but it probably won't do anything. Oh, never mind. Straight through the gut. And then we have these dweebs. You're taking 5, and I don't know how much damage. 15, 5, and 5. So you're taking 10 damage directly to your health. You have no points to use Frenzy. You have no points to use Piercing Throw. You have no points to do that. Fragile. All right, well, that's still good damage. I'm going to leave her here, though, to give the support. She applies weakening. She does get that extra attack. One? All right, well, I'll take that trade. Okay, cool. So Turgus didn't get on fire then because he was supported, but everybody else did. I have 2 turns. 1, 2, 3. Galvanized. Nice. We also got a point back. All these stacks of poison are stressing me out a little bit. I can't lie. This guy's probably going to come in and do like big damage to Turgis, who's currently engaged, though I could for sure kill this wrongdoer with a flurry of blows. $53. The other thing is like if I went here, I could maybe kill that scoundrel. But this is a guaranteed, and he does go next, right? No, that guy goes next. Oh. Well, if I go here, so close. Can almost taste it. All right. Not the worst. That fragility is a little bit dangerous, but I think we can handle it. You're going to take defensive stance. Get a point, lose a point. And then you're just going to try to run to join up with everybody. I'm a little worried that I can't kill all of them, but I think if I kill one more, it will trigger a rout. And that would suffice. 67. Well, I definitely can kill you now. Generates twice as much valor, so I'm gonna try something here. If I use that, get a point, and then I use Brother Brute, who is currently taking 10 damage at the beginning of his turn. And I use him to backstab this guy for a kill. That'll give me 2 points. And I'm going to let them go. Because I don't want to take any more bleeding poison damage. And I can't guarantee that I can kill them all. Outlaw's Tabard, banded heater shields, and a poison throwing knife. We got lots of stuff to fix up. Hammy took a sprain. We'll heal that. Godzilla took a laceration. We'll also heal that. Everyone else just took armor damage. And we have quite a lot of raw materials, so I think we'll just patch. Jeez. We got seed sausages. Sale price of trade goods increased by 10%. Oh, my dudes. We're going to eat that. And we're going to make a fortune. Pythons, mosquitoes, muttons, wool cloth. A valuable gambeson. A mustard tonic. Oh, so good. And a collar of unity. Damage increased by 10% if next to an ally in combat. We also got tooth collar. Critical damage plus 10%. But that's really good on wolves. And a salt scoop. Produces salt each rest if assigned to the cooking pot. Yo. This place rules. And there's wood. The loot you get in bandit hideouts is actually like worth clearing bandit hideouts. Bandit hideouts are such a pain to do, but the stuff you get from them is incredible.
If you wish to benefit from everything the black market has to offer, you will have to make your way there. In the meantime, you can deal with me. I'll take anything and everything, wherever it comes from.
Oh my god, he's got cheap manuals of wrath. And aim and taunt. And I don't get suspicion for these. But I think if I read it, I do. I love the idea that I could also steal from him. You have acquired the rats. Oh, nice. Mole rats or plague rats? Do we lose wanted level if we steal from him, right? Like, that kind of feels like it would be the case. A manual of wrath could be really good on certain characters, such as the doctor, who has valorous victory. So I'm going to do this one because it's only worth 25 bucks. I'm at 204. It does increase stolen items disposed of. So it makes your bounty higher. But it doesn't actually increase your wanted level. Which is a bit of a curious take. Randy, there's no reason we can't at least put you to your work. Who is our next biggest chonk? Is it Turgus? It's actually Locke. Other strips. I'm going to give you mustard tonic. I'm going to give Turgus, instead of movement, I'm going to give him this because he actually has a better shield. Locke's guard is really low. I think it's okay, but it's just curious. And I like your protection. You're meant to have a bomb. All right. Medium armor, level 4. Her? No. I think most of this stuff I could probably just go break down, break down. Those are worth 68 each, but they're also worth wood. Not a lot of wood. I think I'm better off selling stuff at this point. I'm going to make this salt scoop. Backpack accessory increases the durability of lockpicks by 20%. I mean, we might as well make one. If nothing else, then for the bonus point. Same here, actually. More fish hooks. The rope. Hi. All right. I do need to upgrade that hitching post. I also wanted to use hemp to make beer. What do you make? Wine. Nothing good. Nothing good at all. We're going to give you the salt scoop instead of the punch. You have a punch. You have a punch. You have a book. You have a kerchief. Can you even gain XP anymore if you're at master? Just finding sandstone. I guess I could give it to you. And then, like, who is missing a backpack accessory at this point? Lock and toll. Not that it really makes sense on either of you, but just for kicks. And all of our animals. Damage increased by 5% if not next to an ally. Damage increased by 10% if next to an ally. I feel like I'd rather that on Godzilla. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think that's all of it. Luxguard is low as he's got aggressive instead of defensive shield. Ah, yeah, that tracks. Something missing for you to use the one-handed mace of crits? I just want to upgrade that mace, the legendary mace. I'm literally just like on my way to the Brotherhood to spend a bunch of money and upgrade it. I could use it now, it just doesn't do as much damage. It's close, but not quite. I guess in Balerion, we're probably going to get legendary pugilist weapons. I'm realizing. I do want to kill those pigs, but I also... could just buy that meat. So... I have a bunch of trade goods to sell, but the only thing is I also have this seed sausage, which increases the sale price of trade goods by 10%. So I might just wait until we take a nap.
I would offer wine to go with your cheese, but the disease has all but destroyed our vineyards.
I'm going to spend a lot of money here.
Strange. The market doesn't stink quite as much now.
We're going to have to spend a lot of money here, I think. How much is this travel post? Is this one 1,500 or just 1,000?
This piece of land, as the all-seeing eyes generosity knows no bounds.
Just 1,000. We get the basics.
Oh, I've missed this shop. Being
Shielding
outdoors is much
oil.
more exhausting than anticipated.
Protection oil. Soothing
What can I
oil.
get you?
Oh, that's kind of fun. Every time they deal a critical hit, they regain 5% of their maximum health. If we put this on Ikamina, the wrestler, she could be really, really tricky. I'm assuming this is like 30%, like it applies protection. Reduce damage taken for 3 rounds. Yeah, it's not really specific. Do. Make a little medicine. Bee bomb. Area is filled with bees. Tempting. Very tempting.
Might she be looking for what? Here is your reward.
There is the bandit's lair. All right. What else? What else do we have in this zone? What are we doing? We have to go to the vineyard. We have to go to the abbey. We have to go up to this old manor to save the alchemist. And I think I actually have to do that before any of the other steps. The Fellowship of Knowledge, we need a little bit more to get into. Sentinel Tower, I'm not going to do without a quest. I could do this rat nest on the way to this old manor. The boss guy is also right here. But I'd rather save him for the end. He has a two-handed axe. Which obviously Adelhard is going to get. We have the arena and we have the training grounds. All right, let's take this job. I will just pass on everything else for now. Swordsmen, archers. Very good archer. Movement increased by 1 and cooperative. Damage increased by 10% if next to an ally. That's a pretty good archer. And a brute.
I'm concerned about the vineyard disease. It's confined to Vertruse at the moment, but imagine if it spreads to all of Gothenburg. We'd have to drink beer.
Beer. Can you imagine? I can't. Impossible. The Tale of Hammy the Boar. There once was a boar named Hammy the Pig. He killed 5 men in a duel. His name is Hammy. That's the first note I've ever missed. I got too distracted by trying to make up lyrics on the spot. Hammy the Boar. Oh, Hammy the Boar. I missed 2 notes. That's embarrassing. It only subtracted $5. That's not that bad. All things considered. 5 points. Spend fangs. We'll get 3 points for killing the rat's nest. I could get 2 from anything else. The heckin' horror, a real shame. Craft the last rope now, make that camp upgrade. Oh, you might be right. You may be right, but you may be crazy. But it just might be a lunatic I'm looking for. 10 salt, 10 wood. All right. Enjoy your hitching post, horses. It's very fancy. think I'd like to spin it around a little bit. If I put it here, if I put it there, here we go. These horses now count next to everybody, so they just like improves relationship. I figure why not? I say that, and one of these horses is a snorer. Ah, well. I don't know. I think the camp's looking pretty good. I'd like some more tents. That's the next thing. Like, if I could build a couple more tents, I'd be pretty happy with that. We do have to upgrade that tent as well. Which might actually be the last real upgrade we have until we start unlocking other things, like the training dummies. Might as well throw it in there. Cloth and rope. It's blue. So fancy. So fancy, so bougie. So fresh and so clean. Well. I need to rest to sell those goods. I guess I could just rest in town right now. I can't really go anywhere until we do this, so it makes sense to do it this way. I love that while Dr. Sean spends all of his time in the well and he's near nobody, everybody still loves him to pieces. Birch broth. Actually, is there anything I should cook here into, like, advanced meals? Apple pancakes, apple pancakes. Pork stew and porridge. Oh, 4 apple pancakes. This one is the brandy. Strength versus dex. I'm gonna go with 2 of those. Did I just get an apple pancake back? I might just be a lunatic. I actually just think I might just be brain dead. Being a wallflower is useful. Culture shock for the win. The culture shock is so nice. I'm actually, like, out of salt right now. I also have 12 days worth of food. All right. I think this should do. I'm probably not going to get in a fight today, so I'm fine with just using this trash food. Like that. Works for me. Bum, bum, bum. Oh my god. Also, yeah, we generate salt now. We generate 2 salt every single time. That's so good. How much grease do I have? 6. And not a lot of fish oil. I guess better to get rid of the carcasses, which are really heavy, though. Well-fed company. 13 times in a row. Now we go to the market. Now we talk to you.
Muscling that crook.
The amber and the wool cloth we bought for 45 and we sell for 73. And the pottery, 67 for 110. We are almost back up to the big money. I got 4,000 pristine fangs. I don't really want to sell those just because I can't make them. Oh, goodness. All right. I think it's time to get on the road again. Go some places that we've never been. Just kidding. We're going back to the same places we've been before. We're down to level 1 wanted, at least. So with all this newfound money, let's go fix all of our weapons. We have all these fancy weapons, and they all need to be leveled up, and it's going to cost me about $1,000 to do it. At least. So that's the plan. Free salt, the best salt. Yeah, I mean, considering how much salt we go through on a regular basis. What is going on here? I don't want to fight wolves or pigs. Okay, I maybe want to fight pigs, but...
We're next.
My parents, to be honest.
Be nice if I could click on the right person here.
Bothering me. I just finished eating my mutton stew. What would you like to work on today? A specific skill? A weapon upgrade?
Oh, you're gonna be a lot of money.
You're not bothering me. I just finished eating my mutton stew. What would you like to work on today?
They both technically need one more upgrade. They both need one more upgrade, and the upgrade is like $500. $876. I can't afford that. I will go bankrupt.
You're not bothering me. I just finished eating my mutton stew. What would you like to work on today? A specific skill? A weapon upgrade?
I would like to respec Reichland as well. So she's going Valor's Victory, Hunter. Maybe I'll keep Beast Mastery on her. I was going to get reinforced arrows, but the whole idea is like she's meant to kill people every time she shoots. And if she lands a critical hit, she should absolutely be killing them. So what point do I have in getting bleeding? Versus Beast Mastery at least means I can move these guys around combat. One animal passive skill. Is this worth $500 though, if I'm doing that? She gets an extra shot, which is cool, and does a crazy amount of damage and knockback. Upgrade for Beastmaster is really good. It's okay. It applies Fury, so they do like 50% extra damage. It's just, I tried to get rid of all the animals. We got rid of a lot of animals today, so I don't want her to stay as Beastmaster. Like, I'm definitely going to spec her over to Hunter. I just don't think I need to do this right now. So I could afford to upgrade one of these. For sure, this is the more valuable one.
I just finished eating my mutton stew.
All right, I don't want to hear about your mutton stew anymore, dude. +5. You currently do 23 to 30. Now you do 22 to 26, but you do double damage and a guaranteed crit if you have more strength than them, which you probably do. There is a part of me that's like, maybe I stop making him a cook. But he's a master cook, so it's really hard to say that. I wonder if you just made a bunch of people cooks and then took a bunch of the reduction food stuff. Could you literally get down to 0% daily food consumption? I bet you could. All right, you currently do 22 to 27, and now you do 21, but it's in a 3-meter area and applies double corrosion and poison. So you're juiced up. And Locke is just about doing weird debuffs with his shield. So you've got a legendary, you've got a legendary, you've got a legendary. You don't. You're going to get one from the boss in this area. I don't have any spears. No legendary spears that we've seen. You've got a legendary. You've got a legendary. And I guess now I have an extra ghost mace and an extra ghost axe. But they don't really matter. I could probably just sell these off. 160 bucks. And I'm realizing our music is still broken from the Bard song. You need one cook on a pot for that? It can only have one pot? I think it just applies as long as like that character exists. I think it's like the +14 constitution, you know? Like it's just always. No, I could be wrong. The Assaulted Venter. We could do that quest. Where is the other quest? Femme Fatale. And Workers Union. I can't even remember what that one was. This is like 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those are the 4 quests. I literally can't even remember what this is.
So this tuber has special properties? Wait, you mean this repulsive root is responsible for our ordeal? The men in my field. I saw them trying to plant the blasted thing. They were knowingly poisoning my vines.
Good job, me.
Extremely serious. Broker Aldmarheim must be notified at once.
-2 is just for having the cook, and it does stack. Okay. Grinding out that many master cooks takes way too long. Yeah, I mean, food is so easy a thing to solve. Like, you pretty much just generate it most of the time anyway. It's just a funny, I'm just thinking of, like, weird builds you could do, I guess.
Here is your reward. Take it and enjoy it while I go to the castle.
Hell yeah,
Stay
200
alert.
bucks.
The broker could send for you at any time.
Ba, 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 ba. No, I can't steal from these people.
Of course we report a guard, sir.
Well, I mean, I could steal from you, but I'm not going to. I forgot that we had even done that quest. Maybe this is where the giant wolf is. Here's the Abbey fight. Which I'm hoping if I find the blacksmith will resolve itself without me having to murder an abbey full of people. But I may be too late in that.
Might I interest you, my humble...
It may be too late to solve that problem. All right, Brown Rock Town. Can I also play in your inn?
Is mostly a
Hell yeah, let's go. I've got a theory. That says if we just go from town to town, trading goods and singing at inns, I think we generate infinite money.
Might she be looking for...
I think very likely we generate infinite money. These guys have a different list of contracts. I just took 2 contracts for the same rat infestation. Does that mean I could get paid $1,000 to fight the Colonel? I bet I could. Hell yeah. I don't know why I'm looking at people. It's not like I have anybody I want to build anymore. Well, I kind of want a halberder. But I really don't need one. Medium armor. If we build anyone else, it's another heavy weapons. Or it's another heavy armor, I should say. So it can't be you. I did want a berserker. You know what? Actually, I think we already have every heavy armor class. Yeah, we for sure do. Noted.
Be careful if you go into the hills south of here. I heard farmers mention plagued rats.
So I'm going to sell both of those then. Sell crafted items for 1,000 crowns. Okay. And we'll depart. We'll make our way to the rat infestation. We'll make our way to the trapped door at the old manor as well. But I think we're going to do it next week. Because we're out of time. That's it. I think it's a nice little spot to stop for the week. Congratulations. We made it to the first week of January. We made it through unscathed. We'll be back next week. On Monday, we also have a big reveal of the new emotes and everything on the channel. So it's going to be a big, exciting day, at least for me. I hope for everybody. But thank you for joining me in the meantime for Wartales.